Hey guys, welcome back to Cooking with Tammy Live. I'm Tammy and today I'm going to show you how to make my delicious hot honey fried shrimp, guys. Sounds absolutely delicious. That's because it is. It's absolutely crispy and not to mention the hot honey flavor. Whoa, definitely out of this world. Anyway guys, so without further ado, let's jump right in, get these ingredients introduced, and let's get this show started. Anyway guys, right here to my left, which is your right, I have jumbo shrimp. Size 11-15, washed, clean, deveined, ready to go. I left the tail on. And let's see, we have flour as well as eggs, plain breadcrumbs, and for our seasoning we have garlic powder as well as smoked paprika and a pinch of salt. Yes, it's seafood, so we don't need a ton of salt, trust me. And for our sauce we have, let's see here, some cayenne pepper as well as some chili powder, spicy, yes, as well as butter and honey. So first things first, guys, what we're gonna do is we are gonna combine the seasonings, paprika with a pinch of salt, as well as the garlic powder. Gonna give it a little mix. Yep, just like that. And we're gonna pour it onto the shrimp. Beautiful, right? I just love this color. It's so beautiful. Just pour it all on. Make sure everything is seasoned to perfection. And it's gonna have a nice little, somewhat of a nice reddish color from the smoked paprika. Not to mention the hot honey spice that we're gonna, or should I say the hot honey sauce that we're gonna make. This thing is gonna be absolutely awesome. Everything is gonna be so complimentary. Just mix it up really quickly. And the good thing about seafood is, guys, don't ever over season your seafood. It's definitely not necessary. Seafood is already somewhat, it has sodium in it already, and it's a delicate meat, so it doesn't need a ton of seasoning. Trust me, just a pinch of this, a pinch of that, and you're good to go. All right. This is all mixed in really well. By the way, guys, how is everybody doing? I hope all of you guys are doing great. And yes, as you can see, guys, we're taking the shrimp, coating it, or should I say dredging it in the flour, right? And we are gonna place it right here into our egg wash. And our egg wash is gonna work as, let's see, as an adhesive. That's like what triple A's, as an adhesive. It's going to work as adhesive. So what that means is basically it's going to help the coating, or should I say the breadcrumbs, to stick to the shrimp without basically coming off. So as you can see, without the egg wash, to be honest with you, how is the breadcrumbs going to stick? So you see, just like that. Give it that coating. And I'm gonna rest it right here. And I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do once I'm done. Let's speed this process up just a bit. Dip it, dip it. Look, guys, I'm hot. Stop playing with your food. All right, so we're gonna take it once again, coat it in that egg wash, bring it on over, dip it in the breadcrumbs. Get it coated really nicely, give it a little gentle pat, put it to the side, park it right there, and we're gonna repeat the process until everything is coated nicely. Alrighty. And by the way, these are plain breadcrumbs. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Plain breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs now these days, they come in like every flavor. They come in Romano Pecorino flavor, Italian flavor. You know, you have the different style of breadcrumbs. You have the panko, you have the refined breadcrumbs. So many different ones. But for this particular recipe, guys, we're going to use the plain breadcrumbs. And I mean, listen, if you got the Italian breadcrumbs in the refrigerator and you have nothing else, then guess what? You got to use it, right? Especially if you want to make the recipe. So, and not to mention, we are on quarantine. So who wants to go outside for some breadcrumbs, right? Use what you got. Or take some bread, put it in the toaster, and grate that bad boy. Make your own homemade breadcrumbs. Yep. That's how our grandparents did it before, before they started to sell it in a box or a bottle. And it never failed. Absolutely. Okay, keep dipping and keep dredging and keep dipping and keep dipping. We're almost there, guys. They are looking really good right about now. Double dip. I know most of you guys don't believe in double dipping, but this is the only time where double dipping is accepted. We're gonna double dip and we're gonna triple dip, right? And we're gonna get these breadcrumbs onto the shrimp and we are gonna make it happen. All right, we have our baking pan right here, guys, or should I say our sheet pan? Yes, we do. And we also have some wax paper. I was about to say wrapping paper. This ain't the holidays. What am I talking about? Am I in the holiday spirit unknown to myself? I don't know. Anyway, guys, with the wax paper, what I'm gonna do is, right, yes, the wax paper is it has a coating on there where the whatever you put here is not gonna stick. However, I like to play it safe. I don't like to find out the hard way, right? So I'm gonna add a little, as you just saw, non-stick cooking spray to the pan. And I am gonna place my coated shrimp right onto the baking sheet, just like that. And the reason why I'm doing this, guys, is because I am gonna place these shrimp into the freezer. Yes, I am. And the reason for doing that is to allow the coating to stick on the shrimp. Because here's the thing. How long did we take to do all this? So far about, I think honestly, like maybe 15 minutes, 12 to 15 minutes. You don't want your time to go down the drain, basically. What I'm saying is you don't want to take these shrimps, put it inside the frying pan and have all your coating or all your batter come off. That would be an absolute waste of time. With that being said, if that was the case, then you might as well skip the whole, battering process, basically, right? So, like I said, we're gonna place it onto the baking sheet, pop it into the freezer for about, I would say honestly, about 10 minutes. Allow the coating to stick, and then we are gonna fry these bad boys up. Our shrimp is out of the freezer. Yes, I left it in there for about 10 to 15 minutes, and our coating is perfect. Yes, it is. It's nice and literally stuck on. It's not coming off, which is great. We are ready to go. And I am gonna put as many as possible. However, I'm not gonna overcrowd the pan. We are gonna check on our lovely shrimp and see what's going on. Whoa, look at how beautiful. Toss it around just a bit more. And guess what, guys? We are gonna take these bad boys out. Allow the excess oil to drain off. We're gonna put it on this cooling rack. And it's about that time for us to make our delicious spicy honey hot sauce. Yes. So without further ado, let's introduce these ingredients one more time. All right. So I have some butter right here in this ramekin. I also have some honey as well as some chili powder and some cayenne pepper because we're going to turn up the heat, guys. Yes. So to this pan, which is already preheated, I am going to add our butter. Add all of it. Make sure it melts down. Let it do its thing. This hot honey sauce is gonna be everything, guys, trust me. And I'm gonna add the honey. Now, for those of you wondering, how did that honey slide out of that bowl so easily? Well, I tell you my trick, or should I tell you my tip, my secret? In order to get the honey to literally slide right on out, just as you saw, you have to add some non-cooked sticking spray to the ramekin first, and then you add the honey. If not, you'll literally be standing there like you're pouring molasses, and it would take forever, guys, trust me. And then most of the honey would be stuck at the bottom. So yeah, just add, like I said, some non-stick cooking spray to your dish or your ramekin or whatever it is that you're using, along with your honey, and it's gonna work perfectly fine. It's gonna fall right out. Alrighty, right here I have my chili powder. Gonna add it to the honey mixture as well as the cayenne pepper. Give it a good mix and make sure to stand back because once those spices get heated, it's gonna make you wanna sneeze, trust me. So I'm gonna stand back, not gonna play it close. Cayenne pepper and chili powder, they're such complementary seasonings, but man, listen, once you get out into the atmosphere, it's like, forget about it. You gotta be so careful. Like, I want to sneeze. It's stuck in my throat. Alrighty, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to give this sauce a mix. And it smells so beautiful. And I'm going to allow it to come to a slow simmer. As you can see, we have the bubble action taking place. I'm going to allow the sauce to thicken up just a bit. And I'm going to show you exactly what it's supposed to look like and all that cool stuff. For those of you wondering, how did I come up with this recipe? A lot of things going up in here, trust me, and it's good things. I honestly, I'm like, listen, I'm gonna do a shrimp recipe. That's what I'm gonna do. But we gotta put a spin on our shrimp. I'm all about putting spin on things, right? All about taste and great flavor. And I'm like, you know something, what would really bring the shrimp out would definitely be a spicy honey sauce. I mean, shrimp that's fried to perfection. It's nice and crunchy, nice and crispy. The inside is nice and tender and juicy. What more to complement it than a nice sauce? So I came up with spicy hot honey sauce for our fried shrimp. Alrighty, I just turned the stove top off. In the meanwhile, what I've been doing is, now that our sauce has reduced, I've been adding the shrimp to the sauce. Just add it in there. Really? That one said, I don't want any sauce. I think I'm saucy enough. Alright, so we are gonna flip it, toss it. Make sure every piece of shrimp is coated with our delicious homemade honey spicy sauce that, of course, none other than Cooking with Tammy created. Yes, I told you I be having a lot going on up here when it comes to food. I like food, guys, so I like to be different. I like to create stuff. So yes. Anyway, this is what we have so far. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm gonna place it right here. Alrighty. Alright. Place this right here. And I place that right there. Hit our delicious honey, or should I say hot honey shrimp off with a little bit of parsley. A little bit of parsley. Dry parsley make it look even better as far as presentation is concerned. And we are done. Yes. It's time to taste our delicious spicy honey shrimp, guys. Yes. Anyway, without further ado, let's get it. Guys, the flavors, whoa, absolutely mind-blowing. Lord, wow. Shrimp, perfectly seasoned, not over-seasoned. My goodness, wow, absolutely delicious. Flavor in every single bite. This shrimp is better than I've had at any store, honestly. Or should I say restaurant. Wow, absolutely amazing. Flavor in every bite. I can taste the garlic powder. I taste somewhat of the paprika as well. Everything ties together so wonderfully. Not to mention the hint from the sauce, the hint of spice. You have the chili, you have the cayenne pepper. Wow. And the deliciousness from the honey and the butter. It gives it that creamy but yet sort of spicy flavor. and also that sweet. Everything ties in together. So good, to the point where I want to literally suck the shell and eat the shell. It's amazing. Wow. No comment, guys. Besides, go to cookingwithtammy.recipes, get the full recipe details, guys. And of course, I have beautiful pictures, so on and so forth. I need you guys to make this recipe. Give me an honest opinion. Tell me exactly what you think. And I know it's going to be nothing but great comments. Wow. I really did my thing with this recipe. It's absolutely delicious. Anyway, guys, once again, cookingwithtammy.recipes, and continue to stay safe and stay blessed. And I catch you in another video. Bye, guys.